Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you might be watching. Welcome to part 5 in the series How to Create and Access Database. We left off in part 4 where I showed you how to do some basic formatting in form design. This time I'm going to show you how to add a field in the table on which the form is based, and then how to get that field into the form. Then I'll show you how to add some buttons, little control buttons which enable me to close the form at the click of a mouse, how to add a new record with a button, and other buttons that we'll see as we go through. So the first thing I'm going to do, so that I can add a field to a table on which this form is based, I'm going to close this particular form. Then I'll open the table called Friends, go into Design View, and I'm going to add a field called Salary. And this particular field will be a currency field, so that I see the dollar signs, and I'll just put a quick description here, enter salary. And when I save the change by going into, I'll say right click, I use that tab quite a lot with my right mouse button, and click save, I can then close that particular table. And now I want to see that field in my form. At this stage, of course, I don't see it. So what I need to do is to go into Design View, and then I look in the Form Design Tools tabs. In the Design tab I'll see Add Existing Fields. So when I click on Add Existing Fields, there is my field called Salary, which I can now drag and drop onto the form. I just need to move things around a little bit here, like that, and I'll make it the same size as the one above. We'll drag the actual field control itself up, widen it, and there I see that the form has the new field that I added in the table. I'm going to save that change, and I'll go into my Friends in Form View, and sure enough, there's the field there. Now it looks like it might need a little bit of formatting to me, so remember all of our formatting is done in Design View. And what I'll do, I'm going to go to the Home tab, and I'll see the Format Painter here, because what I can do is to select the label Salary, because that's the one I want to change, but I want to copy the formatting using the Format Painter from another field. So I can click on any other field, click once on the Format Painter, which means I can copy the formatting one time, and I'll click down there on Salary. It has copied the formatting, being the background and also the color of the text. So we'll save that change, save, and we're going to now go back to Form View, and there is my form. So for Tom, I'll just add in some salaries here. We'll say Tom is on $75,000 a year. Helen, we'll say, is on $58,000. What I'm doing, I'm pressing the tab key, which takes me to the next record. We'll say Bob is on $76,000. Tab. Sue is on $30,000, and Harry is unemployed. He is on 0. So I now can go back. Remember the form navigation buttons down here. The first record, there's Tom's $75,000, but of course I see that it is incorrectly aligned. So back into Design View, and in the Salary here, in the Arrange, in the Format tab, I'll click the left Align button. Let's have a look at it. Remember, I said you switch between Form View and Design View all the time, and there I see that the salary has been left aligned. in each of the records that we entered salaries in. So far so good. Now you'll notice that if I wanted to close the form, I right clicked and clicked close. Save the changes, yes, because I made a change in design. I'm going to reopen the form, and in design view I'm going to put some buttons on the form which will enable me to more easily and in a more user-friendly way navigate the records. And when I'm in design view, in the design tab in the form design tools, I see this little button here with 4 X's on it. What I'm going to do is to click on that button to select it, and in the header, although I could put it down in the detail section, I'm just going to drag a little box there, and when I drag that little box, up pops the command button wizard, and I'm going to say form operations. What do I want to do? I want to close the form. Then I say next. I can use text, close form, or pictures. I prefer text because it tells people. They don't have to guess what the pictures mean. And then next, I'll give this little button a name, close form, and then click finish. There is my button. Let's see how it works. I'll go back into form view. There's my button. Now I've got to do is click close the form. Yes, I'll save the changes to the design of the field, and there we go. So now if I reopen that and close the form, it's all done now with one click. Now I'll add some more buttons into design view, and I'm going to add a button here which will be, when I draw the little box there, the record operation will be add new record. I'll click next. Text will be add, I'm just going to say add new record, just to see that I can make a change to the text. Next, I'll call it add new record, and finish. So there we go, there's my add new record. I'll save that change this time. I'll go to form view, and when I click add new record now, there is a blank new record waiting for me to fill in the information. Don't want to add any new records at this stage. I'm going to click close form. So that's today's lesson. Before the next lesson video upload is completed, I'm going to add some more buttons which you'll see in part number 6. And don't forget to practice all of this. Don't forget to subscribe, or you'll be automatically notified of new uploads as they take place. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time.